G'day all Blue Abroad followers and subscribers. Obviously, no Terry down here. You must be thinking, what's going on here? I'm Ethan from CarltonFCDaily, and I'll be joined by Nathan, also from CarltonFCDaily. And we'll be publishing videos every week, our take on the upcoming games, and our opinions, who's in, who's out, key matchups, our big call of the week. And so we're going to be previewing the Fremantle vs Carlton game.
All right, guys, let's get into the preview. We'll go straight into the key matchups. So the two premier midfielders of the competition, Paddy Cripps and Nathan Fyfe, pretty much, I think they've had similar seasons, really, in terms of, last few games, both players have been rested up forward. And, for majority of the game, they've actually played up forward. It might be due to a similar reason, both not probably fully fit. I know Fyfe's had hamstring injuries, and they're trying to give him more of a load management. And Cripper, he's been targeted by opposition teams quite a bit lately. And I think we've just switched it up to chuck him up forward here and there. What's your thoughts on the impact both players can have up forward?
Yeah, well, Fyfe's been pushed up forward probably at least half the game, last couple of games. So they're definitely going to push him forward, I think. And he's probably, I'd say, probably one of their most dangerous forwards. It's going to be a hard one for us to defend because he's such a good marker as he took a few good grabs the other game. But, Cripps went forward the other game. Obviously, Cripps is having his struggles kicking goals, but he's taking marks and he's getting opportunities. So if he can just get that part of his game right, I reckon he'll be much more deadly in front of goal, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%. The good thing is now we've got depth. We've got Setterfield, Kennedy running through the midfield. We don't always have to have Cripps in the middle, which obviously will help him out. 100%. He's got to improve his set shots. He's got to just kick those goals. They're just really important goals he needs to kick. But again, he's still rated the fourth best midfielder this season. So our expectations of Cripper are very, very high. We'll move on to the next matchup.
Big Harry McKay versus Luke Ryan. So they're both pretty young. They both Ryan's got the 59 games and Harry's got the 41. But I reckon Harry has got a massive height advantage here. Harry's 204 and Ryan's 186. So I reckon Harry, just pop him up to Harry, and Harry just needs to keep on the run. He'll get his chances, I reckon, this week. Definitely some set shots. So if he can kick straight, I reckon he's in for a big day.
Yeah, hopefully he's fit. Was it the knee problem again?
I saw that apparently he should be right to go. It was just precautionary that give him a rest, but he should be right to go this week.
Yeah, sweet. We really need Harry. You can tell in the forward line, the structure looks a bit all over the place sometimes when he's not in it. We did score pretty well against the Eagles, but I don't know. I think we need Harry. We need Harry in the side. So our next one is Walsh versus Chera, two young guns. I absolutely rate Adam Chera. I was watching the Freo Dockers the other night, and mate, he is silky. He is silky. I think he's from nearby Wesley College. I think they're a bit different players. Walshy's probably got more of a tank. Chera's more that silky. He's got good disposal efficiency, 74%, whereas Walshy's 63%. But I think both players having a great season.
So it's going to be a good matchup, these two. Like you said, Walsh, bigger tank. I reckon Walsh will get the better of him this game, but it's going to be a good matchup. He's one to watch, Chera.
Yeah, 100%. We've probably just more got to stop their ball use. They've got some good mids who can use the ball very well. Sarong, Brayshaw, Chera, Walters, Fyfe. They've got a pretty good side, actually, considering they're 14th on the ladder. it's a very winnable game for both teams, I think. All right, so we'll move on. This is the big matchup up forward for the Dockers.
Yep. So I reckon this is probably most important matchup of the game. Like when Taberner's playing good, kicking goals, that's when Freo's at their best. And Taberner's averaging a few goals a game, so Wiedering needs to be on his best. Needs to be on his best this weekend. And saw a stat on the West Coast game saying that Wiedering in the 42 contests, like marking contests, Wiedering's been in, he hasn't lost one. So Taberner's a big marking player up forward. He averages like 6 marks a game up forward. So I reckon Wiedering needs to shut him down, and then that's going to be the key matchup to the game, I reckon. If we shut Taberner down, we'll get the win. That's what I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. I felt Wiedering had the better of Kennedy in that first half. I think more when Wiedering is probably letting his defender go is when we have a stupid turnover or a free kick and that forward's just got space. So if we just keep, don't do too many turnovers that are going back into our defence and stuff like that, I think he'll be able to lock him down. But big Taberner, he's been great. All right, I'll move on to this. So it's a bit debatable, this matchup, but I think it'd be very important if Ed Kerno did tag Brayshaw. Brayshaw has been fantastic. I think the first 4 games, he only averaged 14 touches a game. And since then, he's had on the weekend, he had 33 touches. The week before, he had 27. He's probably almost at his brother's level right now. But yeah, he's very important in that Freo midfield.
Yeah, like Kerno's probably, I reckon Kerno will probably run with Brayshaw the most of the day, because if Fife goes forward, Kerno's probably not going to go back on him. But yeah, I reckon Kerno, he can definitely keep up with Brayshaw, and Brayshaw's been one of the keys to their big wins in the last few weeks. So Kerno's got his hands full this weekend.
Yeah, so we'll move on. So this is selection for Buzz. In every week we'll have our own selections, ins and outs, and let's go.
Yeah, so for my outs, Jack Martin obviously with that calf problem that he got sent off halfway through the game. Big Pit. I loved seeing TDK in the ruck, and I just think because Big Pit hurt his hand as well. Like if he's not 100%, just let him have a week off, give him a bit of a rest, let TDK show what he's made of. Obviously had a great game against Nick Nat. And then for my ins, I've got McGovern. Hopefully he'll be right. I'm pretty sure he's a test, but he should get up. And Mackay, 2 of our key forwards for the week.
Yeah, I 100% agree with those outs. The ins, I think Harry definitely. But I've got a surprise on here. So
all right,
over the week I've seen a lot of stuff about Paddy Dow dominating the scratch matches. I feel he is the perfect replacement for Jack Martin. Can play midfield, can play up forward. I think we've got to give the kid a chance. He's a young player. He's going to take a while to develop. He looks like he's gotten a bit bigger over the COVID break. And I think it's time to shine, mate. It is his time to shine.
I rate it.
Yeah, Pitto out. Give him a rest. Is he definite out, or is he?
I think he got through the game, so he must have been all right. But like, if he's not 100%, I reckon just give him a week off, because TDK is pretty good.
Yeah, and Harry in, of course. We really need Harry up forward. He'll really cause a big mismatch up forward for us, actually. I think Freo, looking at their average height in defence, it's not very tall. I think that is Hamling. No. I don't think Hamling's in. I think he might be injured. But yeah, I think we should be all right up forward. And Jack Martin's a big out for us, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, we'll move on to the big calls. Is Buzz's big call?
Yep. All right, so Eddie's been a bit quiet the last few weeks, so I've got him to kick 2+ and Bingard to kick 2+. Obviously had a massive game, Zach Fisher, last week, so hopefully he can do it again. Yep.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. This is a pretty good big call. I hope you're right. So I've gone for a defensive big call. I've gone for Wiedering. Well, really, it really isn't a big call with Wieders. He's a great defender. To keep 0 goals and under 5 posies is my big call. And if he does that, we will win the game of football. Because, well, Freo's wins, like last night against Hawthorn, they won. They scored 48 and won. The Collingwood game wasn't very high scoring. We've just got to score a lot against them. And if we're able to stop their main goal scorer in Taberner, I think that is the key to success.
Yeah, it's meant to be a wet one as well, I'm pretty sure, as usual up there.
Jesus Christ.
So,
it's wet all the time.
Yep.
Bring the footy back here. Yeah, so that's it, guys. It's the first preview on Blue Abroad for us. Hope you enjoyed. If you've got any comments, any questions to us, chuck them in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to Blue Abroad and also subscribe to Carlton FC Daily. All of us have got accounts, Blue Abroad, Carlton FC Daily, Facebook, Instagram, everything. He's watching Go Blues.